Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Allen on the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running behind center with Swift. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Still going past the 40. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Going run again with Swift. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears face a 4-point deficit. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Darnold. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Darnold to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing here, Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, here's Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run with Swift, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Off the play fake, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Vikings now set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Jones once more. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Gervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He can run it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Here's Darnold. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Darnold now to throw. Able to find Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Going with Jones on the ground. And that play's brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll run here with Jones. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Swift. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 from the 41. Swift gets it on the option. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. This time it's a passing play. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First and goal, Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. He's got it on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Carney's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chandler now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with third and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that leaves him with third and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Second down carry for Jones. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Jones gets it. Room to the right. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They motion a receiver left. They'll try with the wideout. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Scott now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45.